why that lid's there.
I feel like I'm like a bachelor producers with a camera, and when something happens, they like fall in.
Get over here. Film. Okay. Okay, welcome. One of my favorite things to cook is pork shoulder. Reason number one, it tastes super good. Reason number two, it's very easy. Reason number three, it's stupid cheap. It's about $1, a little bit over $1 per pound. For example, ribeye is somewhere in the $12 per pound. Chicken, the cheapest I find it is at Target, and it's $1.99 a pound. So this is even cheaper than chicken. Fourth reason, I love cooking this. It has so many different uses. We're specifically gonna have this with tacos later on tonight. Or you can have it with rice and beans. You can shred this up, throw some barbecue on it, and you got pulled pork. Put that in some Hawaiian buns, and then you got some awesome sandwiches. There's just so many different things you can do with this, and it's out of this world. So, what I got for you today is this recipe that I've kind of developed from multiple different people, different websites, and just like what I like. Let's get started. But quickly, make sure you like, subscribe, and you hit the notification bell so that when my videos come out, you can be notified that they're out. So you don't have to go looking for them. I don't know. Anyways, okay, the pork. So last night, I prepped it, and now we're here. The next, marinated for about 16 or so hours. So that's a good bit. So yeah, let me talk you through how to do this. First step is to make the marinade slash marinade slash rub, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I make this and then I put it on it. So the ingredients are as about half a cup of garlic spread. The garlic spread that I use, there's a video for it. If you're not using this garlic spread, it might be a little hard, but essentially get about 3 or so whole garlic heads, and you're gonna want to mince all of that garlic. Or use a food processor, which is essentially the paste that I use. So about half a cup of that, boom, in the bowl. Then you're gonna then about a 1/3 cup of olive oil. Salt and pepper, about 2 tablespoons of each. Then about 2 tablespoons of cumin. Squeeze 1 orange. These oranges that I used were really a deep red, but they taste like an orange. So I used it anyways. Honestly, never seen these before. I guess they're called red oranges or something. Some chili powder. Then you squeeze 1 lime. You're not supposed to mix yet, but I mixed because I forgot to put the last thing in. But the last thing is about 3 caps worth of apple cider vinegar. Then once all that's done, you're gonna mix it up and put to the side. Then you grab your pork shoulder. This one is about 9 or so pounds. Huge. It's amazing. Love it. Quickly in the sink, you're gonna just rinse it out, clean it out. Then you're gonna pat it dry. Make sure doesn't have any water on it. Not too much water on it. Then grab a knife. Now you're gonna make some deep cuts on the pork shoulder. You're gonna go pretty deep, about 1 inch deep. If you look at me now, I went a little too deep in this part right here. That's okay, not a big deal. Anyways, you're just gonna make a hash across the whole pork towards the back left corner, I believe, or towards one of the corners. I'll point it out in the video. Ooh, oven's ready. There's a bone, so be careful. Don't go too hard with your knife because you're not gonna win. So once you got that, then get a big bowl. Put your pork in the bowl, and then get that mixture you just made. Pour it on, or spoon it on, and then rub it everywhere. Get in every single crack. Pause for a second because you realize you still have your wedding ring on, and you don't want to do that with the wedding ring on. Take your wedding ring off, then go back, throw all the sauce on, and just make sure it's everywhere. Flip it over, get the underside, rub it all over the place. Just make sure that every centimeter of this pork shoulder has this delicious marinade on it. And then saran wrap or plastic wrap or cling wrap, whatever you're using, and put it in the fridge. Then, the next day, you can just take it out and you're gonna cook it. But it's important it gets to like room temp first, because if you throw it in cold, it'll lose a lot of the juices real quick, real fast. It'll dry out, it's not good. So pull it out about an hour to 2 hours before you're gonna cook, and then put it on a tray, as I have. Yes. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah. That's it. Okay. And then preheat your oven to 350, so that pork can go in there.
For how long?
Smart. For how long? You're gonna go 350 for 3 hours. 3 to 3.5 hours. I monitor. I kind of change it up depending on the pork, depending on how big the piece of pork is, depending on how much I cut, how it's cooking in the day. Anywhere between 3 and 3.5 hours, covered with a piece of tin foil over it. You're not gonna cover it all. It's not gonna be like encased in tin foil. It's just a little hat so that there's no direct heat. And then you're gonna take it out and cook 2 to 4 hours uncovered. It's gonna get real nice and crispy. It's gonna be amazing. And then it'll be done. And then the last step, which we'll cover all this later, but I'm just gonna say it now. You're gonna shred it up, and then you're gonna squeeze another orange, another lime, and then broil. And that's when it gets, ooh, real nice and crispy. And then it's so good. Oh, I'm so excited. We do this every once in a while, and every single time we have food for forever. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. This is amazing for hosting, because it's super cheap and you can feed an army. So if I don't got anything else to do, let's get the tin foil. These things are so hard to rip. Let's see. Dude, I'm not trying to be funny. Ah, there we go. Okay. Quick clarification, as my wife just pointed out. Want to make sure you guys understand. 4 hours of total cooking time, and depending on how much it's cooked, at about 3 to 3.5 hours or so is when we take the tin foil off, and then we go for about 4 hours. So, tin foil is on now. Why do you keep laughing?
Why is it so loose? Are you not putting it on the whole thing?
No, it's supposed to be this way.
It doesn't cover the thing?
No, it's like a hat, like what I said. You know what I was doing? That's how I do it.
Well, why don't you just cover the whole container in the pan?
Good clarification, because if you cover it all, it'll start steaming in there, and that'll really sap all the juices out of the pork. One time I cooked this, and instead of using this, I used actually literally that guy right there, and I put the lid on it because I was like, same thing, right? But it created like this pressure cooker, and it just, the pork shrunk like crazy. So that's why just tin foil on top. Also, another clarification, we're going for about 4 hours of total cooking time. So once you take this off at about 3 to 3.5 hours, depending, then you're not gonna go for another 4 hours. You're literally just gonna go for until the 4 hours and 15-minute mark. Okay. So, I have tried to explain this multiple times, and my wife keeps saying that it's confusing. So, 3 hours of total cooking. It's not right. Okay, 3 hours. At 3 hours, we check. If it's good, we take this puppy off. Then, after that, we go for about 1 more hour more, uncovered. It depends on how the pork reacts. What I'm trying to say is you're not cooking for 3 hours and then an additional 4 uncovered. That is the confusion. Thank you. Everybody good? Let's go. Okay, now I'm just gonna put this in the oven and I'll see you in about 3 hours. So, let's do it. Okay, in the oven, and now I get to do taxes. See you in 3 hours. It's been about 3 hours. Taxes are done. Woo! Also played some video games. Pretty nice 3 hours. Pork is looking pretty good. You guys can't see it, but I can see that it is getting there, and we will definitely be taking off the foil in the next 15 minutes. And I can show you guys what that looks like. Don't worry about it. Don't get stressed out. Okay, I'm gonna try something kind of cool. Not try something, I've done this before. For the tacos that we're making tonight, we're gonna have obviously the pork. We're gonna have some minced white onion, and then some cilantro on top. Some Cotija cheese, but I wanted to make some kind of sauce to go with it. And nothing too crazy, because I could have done some kind of chipotle, ranch or something crazy like that. Or I even could use the sexy sauce, which honestly would taste so good with it. And honestly, I might put some on anyways. If you want to know how to make that sauce, click that link. But for tonight, I wanted to make an avocado-based sauce. And it's pretty simple. You just need some avocados, obviously, a lime, some cilantro and parsley, garlic of some kind. I'm using my spread, but you don't need to. You can use just fresh garlic, salt, and some olive oil. Fun fact, at Chipotle and a lot of these restaurants, their guac also comes with mayo in, which is why it tastes so creamy. Anyways, okay, first, let's do the oil. We're gonna throw about a quarter cup. This whole thing is 1 cup. That's why I eyeball things. I'm not just throwing a random measurement out there. Just throw some salt for now. Like a teaspoon or so. You can squeeze the lime in there. Whoa. This lime is hard. Oh my God. Well, this lime didn't render that much liquid, but whatever. You can throw the avocados in there. Ooh. These are a little overripe, but honestly, for sauces like this, that works. We're gonna go with about half a tablespoon of garlic. So like 3 or so garlic cloves. Now a little bit of parsley, a little bit of cilantro. I would say more cilantro than parsley. We're gonna blend, see where that gets us. I'm gonna add a little more oil. Very thick right now, so I wanna thin it out a little bit. So we're at about 1/3 of a cup total. Let's see. Ooh. Needs more lime. It's a bit garlic forward. I like a lot of garlic in my stuff. 3 garlic cloves is gonna be more than enough. I feel like I just want a little more than half a tablespoon. Let's see what we get. Oh, I totally forgot. We need vinegar. Red wine vinegar. Totally forgot. Just a little bit, not too much. A few little dabs. One of the best things you can learn for home cooking is making sauces like this. Or if you watch my rice video, the chimichurri sauce that I made, sexy sauce obviously, some kind of chipotle sauce, anything just to add a little bit to it in a healthy way. Like obviously everything here was very healthy, very natural. I think it'll really up your home cooking. And just adds, man. You got some kind of boring chicken and rice, throw a little bit of this on there. Instantly, it's this really good thing. You got a sandwich, just ham and cheese sandwich, it's boring. Throw on some of the sexy sauce. That junk's good with everything. So there we go. There you go. Cool. Okay. What am I gonna do next?
Take out the pork.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take the pork. Okay. Yeah, let's take the pork out. Okay. Welcome to the stovetop. It's been about 3.5 hours. Wait, what time is it? I don't know. Why don't we have the time here? 1 second. Okay, I'm back. It's been about 3 hours and 15 minutes. I forgot. Whatever, let's check. Ooh, shoot, let's go. Oh, oof, hot. Feel free to use a G-burr, roasting, what's that called? like a, yeah, roasting pan. Okay. It's not hot. Tinfoil doesn't get hot. Whoa! Oh, there we go, okay. Yeah, okay. As we can see, it's getting there. So, it's been about 3 hours and 15 or so, and at this point we're gonna uncover and we're gonna cook. See what happens. I don't know. Try to do this as fast as possible. I am not, because I'm slow. As to not let any heat come out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, timer. We're gonna go for another 45 minutes. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I'm trying to feel a little like I may have messed this up somehow, but I feel like last time I cooked pork shoulder, that's what happened. And then I got to the end. There's a spot between like the 3-hour mark and the 4-hour mark where it just really finishes, and all of a sudden it just becomes fall off the bone. So that's what we're hoping for will happen in the next 45 minutes. So okay, so timer went off. I turned it off because it got annoying, but we're ready to take out of the oven. Brace for the heat. Oof. Oh, we got some smokes. Oh, now that's a beautiful dismount. Come on. Oof, it's sizzling. I said that like a 40s commercial when the kid was like, this is yummy. Anyways, okay, so we're looking nice. We got a fork. Oh yeah, let's go. That's, oof, it just rips apart. I realize I haven't talked about what's next. So we're gonna shred up some of it. Don't shred to big chunks. You don't gotta go like tiny chunks. It's gonna take a little bit, and then I'll go back to you guys. But while you're shredding, set your oven to broil on high. See you in about 30 seconds. Nah, like 2 minutes, bye. Cool, okay, so we're back. Shredding has happened. As you can see over here, this is gonna require some more in-depth shredding. And we're starving, so we say whatever, we'll leave it for later. But so this is here now, so we're gonna squeeze about half an orange. Let's see how much the juices go. This orange is pretty, had a good bit of juice. And then about a whole lime. Again, just depending on how much it covers. Yeah, we're gonna do a whole lime and half an orange. Okay, and like I said earlier, your oven should be on broil. Oh, side note, separate pan. Might be obvious, but I'm just pointing it out because this has a lot of oils and stuff. And it's great for flavor, but might not be the healthiest thing. So, okay, now we're good. We're gonna go in here for like 1 minute tops, just to get a little bit of a crispiness to it, you know? And the orange and the lime is just gonna like render real nice on top, and it's gonna set in. It's gonna taste real good. So yeah, once that's done, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna make some tacos. See you there. Okay, put everything out. Tortillas. Let's do it. Woo! Yes, there we go. Ooh, as you can see over here, little crispy parts, looking real nice. Wait, we're here. Wait.
We're not here.
We're here. Wait, I gotta warm these up. Cool. Well, here we go. Assembly time. Put a little bit of pork, a little bit of minced onions, avocado spread, a little bit of this cheese. We're using Cotija cheese today. It's real nice. And last, cilantro. Just a little bit on top. Just a little bit. Just try a little bit of flavor. And there you go. Shoot, we're done. So there we go.
I'm tight.
Oh yeah, let me try some. Let's see. Let's go. That's so good. I don't know what I did. It came out so good. Okay, I don't usually react this way, but man, is that good. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna do this outro quick because I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. And my wife is like, oh, we're hungry. Okay. Last thought. This is flour tortillas. I highly recommend using corn tortillas for this. However, our grocery store didn't have any, so that's weird. But whatever. This'll last. Package it in some Ziplocs and some plastic bags. Put it in your freezer. It'll last real good. I don't got anything else. Okay. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.